Hello, I'm Emilio Alvarez and I'm going to talk about the customs and traditions from Arabia Saudita. First of all, we must know what is tradition and customs. A tradition means to deliver or transmit. Tradition is a transmission of customs, behaviors, memories, symbols, beliefs, legends for the people of a community, and what is transmitted becomes a part of the culture. Instead, a custom is a practice of the habitual and frequent way of doing or thinking of a person, culture, or tradition. Well, that I mentioned, I'm going to talk about Arabia Saudita, and I will answer some questions about customs and traditions. There are many traditions and customs in Arabia Saudita that I will show it some of them. One of the examples is like it is not polite to say resorting no. The term as good want it is a more plain way for saying no. It is always better to say yes. Note that yes can also mean maybe. Never openly reject a request from a friend. If someone does you a favor, pay it back in some way. Arabs are generally very socially oriented people. People who are relaxed and personable and know to build relationships tend to be more successful. Saudi Arabia is made up of a very conservative society. Men usually wear long woolen robes called tawub, in addition to the scarf or utra that the place of their hair. The women also wear long robes, usually black, known as abayas, in addition to the veil called niqab that covers their hair, with the exception of their eyes. An interesting fact is that the alcohol and pork is prohibited out of the respect for the rules of the Quran, the holy book of the Islam which establishes it. There is an International Day of Arabia Saudita. It is celebrated from September 23 to commemorate the name that changed to the Kingdom of Najd and Hizah, to say the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, after the unification carried out of the Abdel B. Saud. Well, the first question is, what are the reasons that tradition dying out? I think that some of the traditions disappeared because the people changed his ideals and that causes the translations to die over time. The second question is that should anything be done to preserve it? I think so. The customs and traditions help us to keep a part of the history of the town. Thanks for paying attention to me, and that's all for today. Goodbye.